Can you see these? These are layers of paper bags. You know, most of you, as you can see these heaps, you will think that these mountains are made of maybe sand, or maybe these mountains were here in existence before. So guys, this is the Dandora DUMPSITE. Welcome to AFM African Documentary, and my name is Felix Mwenda. So today, as you have seen in our recent documentary, lastly we were in Kibera, where we traversed the whole of Kibera. It was 3 or 4 days to the general election, and today we are in Dandora, and we're in Dandora. Today is the actual date for the general election, and today Dandora is one of the biggest places in this country. Is among the biggest slums, and also it has been termed as one of the places that if you are in Kenya, you know that these are the most dangerous places to be in this country. So today we have decided to see what is going on in Dandora. We are going to traverse the whole of Dandora, visit the biggest, I think Dandora DUMPSITE is the biggest DUMPSITE that we have in Eastern Central Africa. Dandora DUMPSITE, it's the biggest DUMPSITE, and a lot of people reside there, a lot of people live there. So we want to see if this narrative that which has been clouded in the mind of many Kenyans and many Africans and many people that visit this country, that this is the most dangerous place to be. And I shall remind you of one thing. There was this group, it was like a terror group in this country, which was called Mungiki. So it was believed that this group originated from this place, and there are rumors that surrounds the existence of the group even after it was banned in the country, and their leader resigned, who is now vying for a senatorial seat in one of the counties in this country. So today we want to see if what we have really been told is what is really happening. Yeah, we want to see that. Here we are having lunch. Yeah, we want to go there, get to see what is really happening in this place, and get to see even how politics are going on as of right now. Remembering that we have 4, and keep it FM African Documentary. We are here for you. Let us walk the talk. This is Dandora now. This is Dandora. Now, as I told you earlier, this place in Akonga regarded as one of the most dangerous places in this Nairobi County. This place ndio inaaminika ile kikosi ilikuwa ina terrorize the terror group that was terrorizing this country called Mungiki. It was believed to have come from this place. So, hey, Willy, karibu kuja kidogo. Kuja kidogo nikuulize maswali. Yo guys, this Willy, yeah, he's now the one that has amekuwa akitutembeza huku. Somebody told me, kuna mtu aliwahi niambia that mpaka saa hii kuna wale watu wanalipisha, if you have a business huko na kabiashara kako kaduka, unalipa huku ndio usikue terrorized na watu.
Hapana, unajua kunaenda kaje? Unajua umeka vitu zako hapa, lazima kuwa na security, si ndio? Amani wangu
ni ukweli,
lazima kuwa na security. Sawa watu wanataka katudo ya security, sio unapo wewe sibudi na mlikaa tu venye tumepatana, unaona. Unajua bado wewe niacha hivyo, nikifanya vizuri
ukifanya kazi mzuri na mimi nakufanya vizuri.
Ni kweli.
Yeah.
Yaani sisi tunakuwa hiyo design wenye watu wanafikiria sasa tuchukue hapana. Unaona vitu kazi zile. Ni venye unataka kadri si lazima upeane. Unaona? Si lazima tupe mtu ndio, unaona. Na bado unapeana na imani yako, unaona? Unaona niko na vitu zangu za pesa fulani na fulani. Unaona lazima nibai hao watu kitu hata kama ni lunch. Unaona? Si ati ni maneno mengi na kukaa hapo.
Na nikuulize, wewe umekaa huku miaka ngapi?
Mimi mimi nimekaa huku hadi kasi na hizi ndevu. Hadi niko na huku nimekaa. Huku ni kwetu. Nitakwambia huku ni kwetu. Hadi msee akininopa na yana na ule ni fulani, unaona? Mtu hawezi kulatea ujinga.
So hii kijiji inaitwa aje?
Huku. Huku naitango wiki kijiji, unaona hiki kijiji yote hivi. Hii kijiji imejigroisha yenye. Pole pole ilianza kana nyumba moja. Nyingine huko naitaka Kajiji.
Kajiji.
Na unaona sasa kuna pole za stima hizi. Si unaziona ndio hivi. Unaona ni nyumba zishakuwa za watu zina maneno. Juu hadi kuna stima.
Na kunanga vurugu like sasa hivi unajua venye kuna election. People anticipate a lot of things. Watu wanatarajia mambo mingi sana. Like kwanza kaa Dandora huku kwa DUMPSITE. People expect that this place ikwende ile place labda kuna vita. Na but mimi nikiangalia naona ni amani tu.
Kuna maneno huku. Kuna maneno.
Watu walichoka kutumiwa eti wewe enda pigana na yule.
Ilishaga hiyo. Sasa huku ni watu wanalea familia zao. Sasa na mimi niko na mtoto wangu ndio ule. Hivyo maisha iendelee, unaona?
Na pia wewe uko na dream ujijenge pole pole ndio ujitoe.
Hadi venye Mungu mwenyewe wenye unafanya na utafanya Mungu. Ukifanya mbaya bado si unajua hivyo tu. Ama ni uongo nakwambia.
Ni ukweli.
Unaona? Mimi hadi sikuwa mtu mpoa, nilikuwa bad guy, lakini ushajikubali. Unaona?
Na hiyo ndio barabara. Barabara ndio
kutoka ule wangu akula yati yake kule. Atie kula gedo yenye nimekosea watu.
Unaona itakuwa hiyo ni laana. Acha mtoia akue vizuri bila maana. Knowing that dada anatafuta pesa yake legit.
Sasa Mungu uchenji watu, unaona? Au mimi siwezi kuambia ati mimi nilikuwa mtu lakini nilichange, unaona? Na nishajikubali. Ndio maana niko uhai. Na si ati niko na doa ati nini ati ndio naona ati nimekuwa hivi smart. Ni kujikubali, unaona?
Nikuuliza uko na marafiki labda because wao uliwaacha huko kwa crime and most of them umesikia labda wameuawa and all that.
Wengi. Sina kwamba sina last man stand. Ukisema mwanaume akikwambia hataki maneno mingi. Wewe si mjinga. Umeelewa venye nakwambia?
Naelewa. So guys, tunaendelea. We are continuing to transverse this area. I told you that if it is termed that Dandora dumping site is the first biggest dumping site in East and Central Africa. East and Central Africa. Unajua hivyo?
Sinajua ndio big.
Na pia kushikilia hiyo title ni jina kubwa, but that's why I said that one's man waste is another man's treasure, because a lot of people survive from the things that, you know, the whole of Nairobi houses, uchafu za Karen, uchafu za Dandora, all things from the dustbins in Kayole, in everywhere.
In Westland,
in Westlands,
everywhere,
Parklands, all of them, they are collected and then they are brought here in Dandora. And most people here, there are people that have become millionaires out of this place.
Yes.
Yeah,
that is true.
So let's walk the talk. Let's continue seeing and transversing this great place. We said that we are telling our African stories in a positive manner and in a positive way here on FM African Documentary. Let's go. Toto, guys, this is the Dandora dumpsite, and we are being told that these heaps of rubbish that you can see over at this place, these heaps have lasted for decades. It's not that they've been put here today or yesterday or maybe 1 month ago. Some of them are here for over 20 years, over 10 years, until they have accumulated to form mountains. You know, most of you, as you can see these heaps, you will think that these mountains are made of maybe sand, or maybe these mountains were here in existence before. But we're being told, Kitambo, this place had houses, big houses, flats, apartments. But as of right now, all you can see is heaps of rubbishes, because this is where the Kenyan government turned and made it the disposal of the rubbishes from the Nairobi city, which is the capital city of Nairobi. And you can see for yourself that from this view, as I said earlier, this is the biggest dumping site in East and Central Africa, the Dandora dumping site. And we're being told that this is Dandora phase 6. This place was regarded as one of the most dangerous places to be in Kenya. You could not come here, do a documentary, because I know you have not seen a lot of people do what we are doing right here in Dandora. A lot of people maybe get pictures from films, you know, come with drone shots from afar. You take pictures from maybe the schools over here and then you go back home. But here, I told you, we are going to transverse this place and we are going to tell our African stories. That's why I'm saying that a lot of people have turned this dumping site to become where people are making millions of money. There are people that, you know, the recycling of such things, these things, the plastics from this area have been recycled a lot of times to make a lot of things. And the papers, remember before the paper bags were banned in Nairobi, we used to use these black paper bags, these ones. These were the ones that we used to use maybe for shoppings and all that, packaging of sugar, packaging of rice, and every foodstuffs. And the time that people are done with them, once you dump them in your dumping site, in your dustbin back at home, they are carried and brought here in Dandora. So yeah, this is Dandora for you, the biggest dumping site in East and Central Africa, and we are continuing. We are not done with it. Yeah, we have been here for about an hour, walking, talking, yeah, with the guidance of one Willie, a guy that we have met in this place, born and grown, yeah, and also he has reformed. That's why the other day when we were in Kibera, tulikuwa tunasema vijana form ni kureform, that you reform from crime, you reform from everything, and you become a new man. Yeah, you climb this hill and you feel as if you're climbing Mount Everest or Mount Kenya. And these are not mountains that were formed naturally. These are mountains that are formed artificially because of the heaps and rubbishes that have been dumped in this place. Yeah, from here you can have the view of Nairobi. You can have the view of Nairobi from a mountain that has been formed through dumping of rubbish. Yeah, let's continue walking the talk. You see these are layers of paper bags, and you know these paper bags, how many years have we had since kutoka hizi paper bags zikuwe banned in the country? I think from 2015 or 2017, 2016, and as of right now it's 2022. We have about 4 years since these paper bags were banned in the country. That's why I'm telling you that these mountains have been formed of rubbish. The rubbish that is being collected in Nairobi is the ones that has formed these mountains and heaps that you can see. And this is a mountain. If you want to go for adventure, come visit Dandora and try climbing this. If you want to do a challenge, come and try it. At first I thought it was a joke, but Dandora, the mountains that we see people standing on are made of heaps of rubbish. I thought it was all tales and all that. But as of right now, it is a worthy adventure because but you know, these things are things that if our government invests in recycling of these products and these rubbishes that we can see, a lot of products can come from these plastic papers, these plastic paper bags. A lot of products can be made from these, from buckets, from basins, from cups, plates, plastic plates, yeah, and even toys for kids to play with. This is Dandora. This is the Dandora dam site, and you can see, you know, right now it seems that I'm in the middle of a valley. Because there is a road that has been formed here by the trucks, the lorries that come to dump this rubbish. One on this side and one on this side. A mountain on this side and the other mountain on this side. So I'm walking between the valley. What should we call it? The Dandora Valley? Or should we call it the Valley of the Dead? Yeah, and it seems awesome. Although if some effort was to be put in this place, there are a lot of YouTubers and a lot of content creators in Africa that have visited Kenya, and I dare you, if you are a content creator from Africa, I see people telling African stories. Somebody like Odemaya, come and visit Dandora. We have Kenyan content creators. Come and visit Dandora. Come and showcase this place. Yeah, let people come and invest in this place. Let people come and, you know, once people visit this place, they will give jobs to the youths in this place, and yeah, it will be transformed. As we were talking with Willie, he was telling us that a lot of youths have died in the past because they resulted to crime. They invested in crime. They tried to make money in the easy ways, but many of them have died trying to do so. That's why I'm telling you, if government can invest in this area, as you can see, seems here is where the rubbish from the butcheries and the slaughterhouses in Nairobi maybe is dumped, because I can see horns. Waganga kutoka Tanzania mukitaka pembe, ukitishwa pembe za uchawi kujia Dandora. You can see this one. It's not one. There are a lot of them here. There are a lot of them. These are horns. Zambuzi, kondoo, ng'ombe, and all that. Yeah. This is Dandora. You know, I'm amazed. I don't feel even like leaving this place. It seems so nice. If people come, invest, try build houses, try build companies and factories to recycle these things, things will be different for these people. Things will be different. Because I see in the Western countries, you know, somewhere like China, somewhere like the United Kingdom, the government has invested in the recycle of the rubbish that they are using and all that, and they have been made, like, you know, these horns can be used to make very beautiful artifacts za kuweka kwa nyumba. Yeah, for decoration of houses, decoration of your places of work. Yeah, but you know, this Kenyan government, people want to acquire money, loans from different countries, from different organizations, and at the end of the day, they go to use that money in their own benefit, through their own benefit. They don't invest it and pump the money into the economy of this country through investing in these places that are termed as places where development cannot come from. But I can tell you, from my own perspective, and before I came to this place, I did some research on how we can transform this place, on how we can transform this dump site. Because hearing it being named the biggest dump site in East and Central Africa, it's not a joke, something big. So rubbish ya zaidi ya residents wa Nairobi milioni ngapi hivi, over 7 million huwa inatupwa hapa every day. Yeah. Now we are going, tumesema hii ni rubbish yenye imeka hapa for long. Right now we are going to where there is fresh rubbish ambayo imeletwa maybe this month, this week, today. But today there are no rubbish because the country has declared today a public holiday because of the election that we have, the general election in Kenya. Let's go and see. So we continue with the venture. as we continue transversing this great Dandora dam site. Yeah, tuendelee. The investment the government has put in this place. Now the investment ya kuchukua takataka na kuweka, but no recycling. No recycling. You can see that a lot of people wako kazi. Hey, watu wako kazi. Yet hakuna there is no rubbish yenye imeletwa leo. Hey, my people, it has been a long day. The whole day, I can see it's the whole day because we have been the whole day in Dandora since morning. Today being on 9th of August, election day in Kenya, the general election day. But we took the venture to come and see what goes on in the Dandora dumping site, which is regarded as the #1 dumping site in Kenya and in Eastern Central Africa. This is the biggest. We have been here, tumekuwa na Willy. This guy is the one that has been showing us around. He has been so helpful to us and we thank you for that. But let me tell you people, as you can see, you have seen the whole of Dandora. You have seen the whole of, yeah, you know, if you talk about Dandora, a lot of films, a lot of, even I think the BBC, the Netflix films, there's some of them that have been filmed in this place. But these people don't give credit to our sites. So if you need to act in the ghettos, you can't act in a ghetto in Brazil or Mexico and you intend to show us how live hard is there and you haven't come visited this place. Man, this place is worthy a tale. This place is worthy a tale because we have seen a lot of things. As you can see, people here, they are working. People are working. They are sorting out the rubbish that has just come in from bottles, plastics, papers, and all that. Yeah, and this is Dandora for you. There are a lot of people making millions through these businesses. Kids have been born and grown in these places. Kids have been born and raised in these places. People are living in these places. Yeah, where you think you think that you have that your life is hard. Imagine somebody living at this place. Imagine somebody sleeping at this place. The odor, everything, they absorb it and they don't complain. And you have what you have. You are in your house, you are somewhere in your job and you're complaining that life is hard. Yo, give God what he deserves, man. Give God the grace he deserves because you're a better place compared to everybody. Where you are, if you are put in the shoes of the people that are living in this place, it would be different. But yo, I say that you're telling the Kenyan narrative story. We are telling our own African stories in our own positive way. Yeah, and this is us showing who we are, showing how Kenya is, and we are happy to be Kenyans. Yo, as you are voting, vote your choice wisely. People that will transform these places, people that watatutoa kwa hizi ghetto, people that watatutoa kwa hizi trashes ambazo ziko huku. Yeah, and your life ikuwe fiti. And I say thank you. Make sure you've subscribed to our documentary channel, the FM African channel. And this, my name is Felix Mwenda. This is FM African documentary. This is how we do it. And now we are done with Dandora. Where next? Tell us. See you on our next video. Really. Twende.